Jim Holley, supercrosslive.com. Well, Kyle Cunningham, last week Houston, kind of a home race for you. You're from Houston there, 14th. Got a couple good rides in that 450 class. Are you adapting?
Yeah, we're working on it. Every week's been a little more learning. Definitely different from the 250, the 450. When it's a little offsetting wise, it'll get away from you. So, man, we have a long series, and all the guys at the HEP team have been doing great. Newer program, Snuffy, Redane, my mechanic, as well as working on our motors and a lot of the other stuff that goes into it. So I'm pumped. We're back here in Anaheim, and I'm learning more and more every week.
Something we talked off camera about that I didn't know, you know, coming from the 250 class, you say that main event in the 450 class, the tracks are really beat up and you're having a hard time adjusting to that.
Yeah, it's been a little different. By the time the 450 main goes off, I feel like by 10 minutes in, the track's pretty beat up and rough. So, you know, like I said, with my bike, my Suzuki's awesome. I love the 18 RM450. It's working great. Suspension-wise, you know, I think we test on the test track, and it's a lot smoother than the racetracks have been. So more on my part, I got to learn where we can change stuff up a little bit to make the bike work better in those later stages of the motos. But you know, for me, I'm pumped. It's my third year to be with Suzuki, so to stay with the brand and work with those guys, Chris Wheeler and everyone, has been awesome. And like I said, Dustin, Aaron, Billy, Richard, George Holland, everybody that's been involved with the HEP stuff, you know, it was a lot of work to get the rig and everything here at A1. So there's been a lot of help outside the team and even in the team. So it's nice to be surrounded with a good group of people and positive attitudes, and we're having fun. We're going to keep building every week.
You talk about Anaheim here, round 3, the start of the Triple Crown. You got to be excited with that. A little bit different format, 3 main events for you guys.
Yeah, I think it's going to be different. It's cool. Feld's bringing something new to the series. You know, Monster Cup, I've raced it in the past, and it's been 3 10-lappers, which I think it's going to be cool to actually have it by minutes. It's going to gradually get a little bit longer. So for me, I've done some of the Triple Crown format at the practice track, and man, it's tough. It's a lot of riding, but I think it's going to make for some good racing the way the Olympic points are. Anybody can end up front at the end.